Hi everyone, welcome. We share new stories here every day, created for your entertainment, and we truly hope you enjoy them. Thank you for being here. Now, let's begin. The rhythm of the music throbbed through the crowded room, blending with the clinking of glasses and the rolling echo of laughter like waves breaking on a shore. I stood at the edge of it all, trying to look engaged, though my thoughts were far away. Claire, my wife, glowed as always, moving easily from group to group, her laughter just a bit too bright, her touches lingering a little too long. I kept telling myself I was overthinking it, but the unease inside me had been growing all night. When she finally came back to stand beside me, her cheeks were flushed from champagne and compliments. She leaned close, the scent of her perfume, once comforting, now felt suffocating. She tilted her face up, expecting a kiss, but for the first time since our wedding, I turned my head away. "Not tonight," I said, calm, but cold enough to freeze her smile in place. The surprise that crossed her face looked almost theatrical. Claire wasn't used to being refused, not by anyone, and certainly not by me. Her eyes darted across my face like she no longer recognized me. Then she laughed too loudly, brushing it off as if nothing had happened. But I wasn't joking. For years, I'd been fading into the background. Every party, every dinner, every gathering had become her stage, and I was the one clapping from the wings. It wasn't her charm that hurt, it was the indifference she brought home. Behind closed doors, the warmth was gone. Our conversations had become short, our affection mechanical. I kept hoping it was temporary, that things would turn around. But slowly, the truth took shape, the hidden late-night messages, the laughter shared a little too easily with co-workers, the way she used me as a prop in public. That night, something inside me shifted, not in anger, but in understanding. Turning away wasn't revenge, it was the first step toward reclaiming myself. She tried to pull me into another cheerful conversation, desperate to patch the moment, but I barely listened. Her touch no longer grounded me. When we got home, the silence between us was crushing. Claire dropped her purse on the counter, her voice sharp. "What was that back there?" she demanded. "You tell me," I answered. For once, she seemed uncertain. I didn't raise my voice, didn't accuse, I simply waited. And in that stillness, her hesitation told me everything. She folded her arms, bracing herself. "You embarrassed me tonight." I almost laughed. That's what she took from it, not the distance, not the emptiness, not the rejection, but the fact that someone might have noticed. "Embarrassment isn't the problem, Claire," I said quietly. "It's everything else." She scoffed. "You're overreacting. You've just been stressed." The same dismissal, the same deflection. But I wasn't buying it anymore. "Do you even see me?" I asked. "Outside the parties, outside the pictures, when it's just us. Do you see me at all?" Her silence was louder than any denial. For years, I had been the one holding on, making excuses, shrinking to fit what she needed. That night, I knew I was done. She sighed, the mask slipping. "What do you want me to say, Michael?" "That things are different." "Fine, they are. Couples go through rough patches. It doesn't mean anything." A rough patch, that's what she called it. But I remembered every unanswered text, every empty look, every evening I sat across from her while she scrolled through her phone like I wasn't there. "It does mean something," I said. "It means I've been waiting for you to choose me, and you haven't." For a second, guilt flickered across her face, then vanished. "You're imagining things," she murmured, though her voice trembled. "No," I said softly. "I'm finally seeing things clearly." The silence stretched until it felt suffocating. I thought she might confess, admit there was someone else, that my suspicions were real. Instead, she turned away, pretending to straighten the kitchen counter. That was my answer. I didn't sleep beside her that night. I lay in the guest room, staring at the ceiling, feeling strangely calm. The betrayal wasn't a single lie or secret affair, it was the slow erosion of love, the years of being unseen. By morning, my decision was set. When she came downstairs, her hair tied back and phone already in hand, I didn't bother with small talk. "Claire," I said quietly. "This isn't working anymore." She froze. "You can't be serious." "I've never been more serious," I replied. "Last night wasn't about punishment. It was about truth." She opened her mouth but no words came. Maybe she finally understood. Or maybe she didn't care enough to fight. In that silence, I realized the betrayal hadn't been hers alone. I had betrayed myself, by staying quiet, by pretending everything was fine. When I walked out the door that day, I didn't feel anger. I felt clarity. Because sometimes betrayal isn't loud or dramatic, it's quiet. It's the gradual fading of love until one night, under bright lights and blaring music, you finally find the strength to turn away and whisper, "Not tonight."